20 questions and answers about shadow work you should know. Question 1. What is shadow work? Answer. Shadow work refers to the process of exploring and integrating the aspects of ourselves that we have suppressed, denied, or rejected. It involves delving into the unconscious mind to uncover hidden patterns, beliefs, and emotions that influence our thoughts and behaviors. Question 2. Why is shadow work important? Answer. Shadow work is important because it allows us to gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and the underlying causes of our behaviors. By bringing these hidden aspects into conscious awareness, we can heal and transform patterns that no longer serve us, leading to personal growth, self-acceptance, and a greater sense of wholeness. Question 3. How do I know if I need to do shadow work? Answer. If you find yourself experiencing recurring patterns, reactions, or behaviors that you feel unable to change or understand, it may be a sign that there are unconscious aspects influencing your thoughts and actions. Exploring shadow work can help shed light on these patterns and provide insight into the underlying causes. Question 4. Is shadow work difficult or uncomfortable? Answer. Shadow work can be challenging because it requires facing and embracing uncomfortable aspects of ourselves. It involves confronting fears, traumas, and unresolved emotions. However, it is through this process that we can heal and grow. With support, self-compassion, and a willingness to explore, shadow work becomes a transformative and empowering journey. Question 5. Can I do shadow work on my own, or do I need professional guidance? Answer. Shadow work can be done on your own, but it can also be beneficial to seek the guidance of a therapist, counselor, or experienced practitioner. They can provide a safe and supportive space, offer tools and techniques, and help navigate the challenges that may arise during the process. Question 6. How long does shadow work take? Answer. The duration of shadow work varies for each individual. It is an ongoing process that unfolds at its own pace. Some aspects may be resolved relatively quickly, while others may require more time and exploration. The key is to approach shadow work with patience, self-compassion, and a commitment to personal growth. Question 7. Can shadow work be done through different practices? Answer. Absolutely. Shadow work can be approached through various practices such as journaling, meditation, dream work, art therapy, somatic practices, and more. The important thing is to find the methods that resonate with you and support your exploration of the unconscious mind. Question 8. What are the benefits of shadow work? Answer. The benefits of shadow work include increased self-awareness, personal growth, and self-acceptance. By integrating our shadows, we cultivate a greater sense of wholeness and authenticity. Shadow work can also lead to improved relationships, emotional healing, and the ability to make conscious choices aligned with our true selves. Question 9. Can shadow work be uncomfortable or trigger emotions? Answer. Yes, shadow work can bring up uncomfortable emotions and trigger deep-seated wounds. It's essential to approach it with self-care, self-compassion, and a supportive network. If difficult emotions arise, seeking the guidance of a therapist or counselor can provide additional support. Question 10. Is shadow work a one-time process, or does it continue throughout life? Answer. Shadow work is an ongoing process that continues throughout life. As we grow and evolve, new aspects of our shadow may come to the surface for exploration and integration. Embracing shadow work as a lifelong practice allows us to continually deepen our self-awareness and live more authentically. Question 11. How does shadow work differ from therapy or counseling? Answer. While shadow work can complement therapy or counseling, it focuses specifically on exploring the unconscious mind and integrating hidden aspects of the self. Shadow work often involves self-reflection, inner exploration, and personal practices, whereas therapy or counseling may provide a structured and therapeutic relationship with a trained professional to address specific mental health concerns. Question 12. Can shadow work help with healing past traumas? Answer. Yes, shadow work can be a valuable tool for healing past traumas. By uncovering and integrating the shadow aspects related to past traumas, individuals can gain insight, process emotions, and release stored pain. It is important to approach trauma healing with care and, if needed, seek the support of a trauma-informed practitioner. Question 13. Can shadow work help improve relationships? Answer: absolutely. Why? Shadow work can enhance relationships by bringing awareness to unconscious patterns that may be impacting our interactions. By exploring our own shadows, we become more self-aware, compassionate, and empathetic, which can positively influence our connections with others. Question 14. Is shadow work a spiritual practice? Answer: while shadow work has spiritual aspects, it is not exclusive to any particular spiritual or religious belief system. It is a psychological and introspective process that can be approached from various perspectives, including spiritual, psychological, or both. Question 15. Can shadow work be done in a group setting? Yes, shadow work can be done in a group setting. Participating in a shadow work group or workshop can provide a supportive community and facilitate shared insights and experiences. It can offer different perspectives, collective healing, and a sense of connection with others on a similar journey. Question 16. Can shadow work help with personal empowerment? Answer: absolutely. Shadow work is deeply empowering as it allows us to reclaim and integrate all aspects of ourselves. By acknowledging and embracing our shadows, we step into our wholeness and tap into our full potential, leading to increased self-empowerment and personal transformation. Question 17. Is shadow work only for those facing significant challenges or trauma? Answer: no. Shadow work is beneficial for everyone, regardless of the extent of challenges or trauma they may have experienced. It is a tool for personal growth and self-awareness that can be explored by anyone seeking to deepen their understanding of themselves and cultivate a more authentic life. Question 18. Can shadow work help with self-compassion and self-love? Answer: yes, shadow work is a powerful catalyst for cultivating self-compassion and self-love. By exploring and accepting our shadows, we develop a greater sense of empathy, understanding, and acceptance towards ourselves. It allows us to embrace all parts of ourselves, including the ones we may have previously rejected or judged. Question 19. Can shadow work lead to a greater sense of purpose and meaning in life? Answer: absolutely. Shadow work can lead to a greater sense of purpose and meaning by helping us align with our authentic selves. As we integrate our shadows and live in alignment with our true nature, we discover clarity, passion, and a deeper connection to our life's purpose. Question 20. Can shadow work be done alongside other personal development practices? Answer: yes. Shadow work can be complemented by other personal development practices, such as mindfulness, meditation, gratitude, affirmations, and more. These practices can support and enhance the exploration of shadows, providing a holistic approach to personal growth and self-discovery.